with the helmet harvesting, by killing one beetle, it's the equivalent of killing two. By the equivalent of running one dungeon, you've done the equivalent of running two. So instead of getting 75 that you would normally get, you'll get 150. It's really nice and really good. Lost a bit of effectiveness there. Irritatingly. So, you know, run 2 dungeons with the helm on. It's the equivalent of running 4. Run 50, equivalent of running 100. But goddamn, imagine the amount of minions we'd have then. You could just afford to throw them into a meat grinder. Open a place, minion burgers, and you just, like, you never have to go, you know, get new minions ever again. Just, you know, like, you'd have so many, you'd never run out. It is a little hard to see though on this screen. I probably could crank up the screen's brightness, but it doesn't have a keyboard button. I would have to use some buttons on the side, on the bottom of the screen. Beetles just, you know, on their tail too goddamn much. Okay, let me just, I'll tab out, make sure I'm still recording. Wouldn't want to have been paused this entire goddamn time. Recording locally, 3 gig, alright. It's over 3 gig by now, but yeah. I was recording a ton of Serious Sam earlier, recorded a few hours at 180p, 60 frames per second, 20 something gig. And it was like 2-3 hours. It was crazy. It's, you know, it's the consequence of recording at such high quality, but it just, you know, still it just unnerves me because I'm still used to being on the Mac where, you know, 20 gig was a big deal. Certainly it's still 20 gig here, but I have like the hard drive I'm working off of is a 2 terabyte thing. Certainly I don't have exactly 2 terabytes free space. Some of it is taken up with, you know, essential files and the games themselves and all that. But you have to keep in mind the same thing will be said about the Mac one, but I only had 1 terabyte to go off of there. So you see where I'm going here. Okay, you may want to fire again, you know? Thank you. Okay. Okay. There we go. I'm gonna gather up all these first, then I'll continue fighting the enemies. Don't want to lose these. Never mind about losing equipment on the last, you know, with the Flamers. Never mind that. I would hate to lose the life source here. Because, you know, it's bad enough to lose a beetle. Like the beetle's worth of life source, you know? Imagine losing 2. That's a bit worse. Damn it. I'm playing a bit worse than I would like to right now. Move back here a little. That way the fireballs will be more focused. I like when they hit multiple targets, but it does reduce their overall damage. Okay, 1 done. Let's run the Flamers again. It does mean more equipment for these, and the more equipment they have, the quicker they'll kill. So, yeah. I will be wrapping up this soon because I'm goddamn hungry. Like I said earlier, I was just like, must record, so I haven't had anything to eat. Honestly, it looks like either it's a cross between a bullseye and a you know, on-off button on the top of this, you know, the flamer suit things. Recall. One red got caught on on the flamer there. Bit of a nuisance. Yeah, flamers seem completely immune to the damage. Is that because of, you know, them being fire resist or what? Seem a little strange, you know? Let's try and grab this ourselves. Oh, Christ, 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 Christ! Like, bloody hell. I really should have run Molten Core before I tried to take these guys on. Sorry, not run Molten Core. I meant get fire resist gear. You need fire resist gear to run Molten Core. But you know what I'm saying. It's a WoW joke. Okay, for those who don't know what I'm saying, there's a thing called a raid. There's a raid in WoW called Molten Core. It is like story-wise, it's like in a volcano. It's like a elemental ward of fire. Basically, a big goddamn fire elemental was summoned into an area, and it's made its residence because it couldn't go back to its home plane. The heart of a volcano. Ooh, goddamn! Made its home there. So I don't remember what I was saying. You need a ton of fire gear that makes you more resistant to fire to actually do the dungeon, because otherwise, the boss and at least originally, otherwise the boss and the minions will slay you quite easily, because they do all fire damage, and you have no actual resistance to that without the fire resist. Like your armor will just normally give you physical resistance. You need special armor to resist the fire. But in more recent WoW, fire resist and other resistances have been done away with. It's just now more, just not an issue anymore, really. Okay, reposition. Go get in there. At least with them in there now, I should be able to focus fire down these. Okay, leave that as it is, and now start weakening up someone else. Okay, they really did not like that. Bully for them. I'm tempted in getting like the mace or something. Would speed this up quite greatly. Let's not finish them off. But the thing about the mace is it is a lot slower. Here, at least I have the speed of the sword. So that's one benefit I'm not sure if I want to lose. I want to trigger a few explosions at once. Certainly risky, but payoff is huge. I only have to run away once rather than twice. Okay. Call. Alright. Let's try and get them this equipment. Yeah, it dropped 4. One, two. Grab this. Good on you. Okay, recall all. In there. In the center. Get in there. Okay, I'll grab this life source myself. But yeah, basically these are better than beetles. But they are certainly much harder than beetles. And I did see this weird black mark over there. You know, to my right. Up here in the dirt. Don't know what that's to do with. Oh, run, run, run. Okay, recall. Okay, I'm going to send these in charging. If they grab equipment, they grab equipment. And of course they don't. Okay, there. Let's kill these quickly. Oh, recall. It's a bit late on the controls there. Thankfully this ain't Dark Souls. Okay, sorry, I'm trying not to cough right now. Because I would have to pause recording and then get worried I'm not recording again. And when I just want to sit down and record. So. Sometimes the reds can form a good shield wall, other times they can't. Okay. Let's just get them the equipment because I don't want them to miss out on it. And some of it already despawned. Irritating. Let's get more in the mix here to cover this. To cover them up. Okay. Nice. We'll now walk through the fire. And you stop firing on me. There's a ton of other beings around here that you can hit. Specifically, fire resistant ones. Would be awesome if they could do friendly fire and actually hurt each other. Would mean a lot of... Then again, it would fall into the same issue. They may trigger a detonation when I don't want one. So, that could be dangerous and risky and bad. I think I may have took a little bit of damage there, but I'm not sure. It looked like the character model jerked a little. Like he... Damn it! I got greedy! Damn it. Okay. You know what? Never mind. We're fine for equipment. Let's continue with the Battle of Beetles. Actually, I didn't need some of them. I'm done with browns. I need reds. Just 2 runs of reds, 2 runs of greens, and I think I'll be done for today. Well, at least for now. I want to go get some food. It's like afternoon. I've been up since early. I've been awake since early. I've just been recording for a while. Took me a little bit to get into it. Thought it was gonna be a little off today. You know, not in the right headspace. You know, like if I want to be entertaining, why not have to be in the right mood? You know. So, wasn't sure if I was. Took me a while, but I'm just a little obsessive about it. So yeah. Okay. Move. Okay, yeah. Wail on me. I can take it. Damn it! Leave them alone! Leave Brittany alone. She's a human being. Sorry, I'm doing that very half-heartedly, but fuck it. I'm just, you know, losing minions, so I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know what to do anymore. Okay. At least the reds are that bit more powerful now. They can nearly take out a beetle in one throw. Or at least I've that many of them. Damn it. I was hoping I could get in one cheeky strike and it'll be fine, but no. Lure him back in and start wailing. There we go. Come on. If I can just take in 2 at a time, I can take these out. Oh god damn, I can't actually hit them when they're flying. And I think their flying move, like if you get hit by that blast, it actually knocks you on your ass, which can be an irritant, especially if there's a few of them. Hell, maybe more than an irritant, might get you killed. Damn it. Throw. I know they're about to throw, but they didn't throw quite fast enough, you know? I would have lost one if I had left them. Rejoin the group. Try and burn them more. Okay. God damn, the controls went weird there. I think I was pressing buttons I didn't mean to. Okay. You. There we go. Okay, one more run for reds. Okay, so I need to. I'll be tossing all reds. All the 300 reds I get here will be going into my sword. The 300 greens will be going into my armor, and the browns will be split between both. So I guess maybe 150 towards each. Actually, no. I'll say 200 to the armor, 50 to the 100 to the sword. Reason being is the sword is. Damn it! I forgot to get more. The sword has already gotten a fair bit. I don't know how much, but it's already gotten a fair bit of browns. So I figure, why not? There's no need to get. I don't remember how I was going to word this, but basically I'll give it to my armor instead. That way I'll be that bit more durable, and you know, the game will be that bit more forgiving towards mistakes. Though certainly some of the enemies I'm going up against aren't going to be very forgiving. Okay. Remember I was saying there's a boss coming up. Well, it's not a boss, it's an average enemy. It's a mixture between Melvin and the Rock Giant. Yeah. Of course, its arena is a bit better than Melvin's. But yeah. It's not exactly going to be a nice thing. You know, I wish there was more games in this genre. Well, maybe it's not sure if it's technically a genre, but you know, this style of game. It's just, you know, there doesn't seem to be any. But then again, I haven't really looked, so I haven't heard of them, you know. I don't, you know, figure out I've heard something about them. Then again, not necessarily. Think so, but just because you think it doesn't mean it's true. So, if there is other games in this genre, please let me know. I would love to play them. Whether or not I'll be able to record them will be up to the devs, or whoever holds the copyright. Yeah. Because, you know, if they don't want you doing Let's Plays, I'm not going to mess with them. Because, you know, it's not worth my time. Like, the game may be great, but I just mean, like, the legal issues and trouble and whatnot. I just want to make games, make YouTube videos, you know? I don't want to deal with that. Oh, I was noticing those weird, just, like, points there. I thought they were rocks or something. I was even thinking back, like, oh, I remember noticing them in the